Awesome, Brian. Great to talk with you. You know what? Everybody says, where are all the original stories these days? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you this film. Congratulations. It
Thanks,
is,
man.
I loved it, but I have to ask, how thick is the script?
No, there's always like this rule. It's like if you're under like 85 pages, people won't take you seriously, and if you're like over like 120, people won't read it. So I try every script I write, I try to make it like in that 90 to 100 range. Because then I think people think it's going to be cheaper. It's less shooting days if it's like 200 pages, but and then if it was like 50 pages, people would say it's TV. So
Well, and the reason I ask is because, I mean, my goodness, you have just got an amazing lead. Caitlin Dever in this film,
oh yeah.
the emotions, and no spoiler, but she doesn't really say a lot. What was the guidance that you gave her? It's all in your head, but it's so edge of your seat. I am so wondering what kind of guidance you gave.
The movie really kicks off like 5 minutes in and kind of doesn't stop. And so really wanting to be able to track that it wasn't the same note from Caitlin. But again, I mean, you're working with like a concert pianist, it's
Yeah.
like she's got it all prepared. Like she knows exactly the beats she's going to hit when she's going to hit them. Like I've always really loved actors, and I've been really blessed to work with amazing actors. And Caitlin is just a beast. Like it's crazy what she can do. I don't understand it.
I'm also a radio guy, and we're actually on iHeart as well right now.
Oh, cool.
And I love music. And so whenever music stands out in a particular film, and it doesn't always happen, but in this particular movie,
Yeah.
dude, just your music selection. There is one title, and I had to look it up. My mother actually knew the song. I think you know where I'm going. It's Knock on Any Door by Ruby Murray in 1956. How did you find that? It's perfect.
So credit goes to the studio.
Okay.
When I wrote this, I didn't pick out the song, and then we were looking for options, and the music department at 20th sent over a bunch of options, and then that one came, and then I was like, that song is really good. Let me look up the words, and then I read the lyrics, and I was just like, well, it has to be this song because it's so hilariously on point for what the need of the movie is.
Go down the rabbit hole. I did because of your movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's so
dude,
cool.
It's just I was like, her story is fantastic. All right. If this, and we're going to close with this because you're fun. I love your energy. I love vibing with you.
Oh, good.
Okay. If this was going on in your neighborhood, you walked out the front door and you say, okay, this is happening. What would you do?
Well, I got a wife and kids and a dog that looks just like the dog in your background. So that would be my first. I feel like if I was a single guy, I'd be like, let's go. Like, this is going to be great. And now I would be terrified because I like my family so much. But I've done the cross country drive from like East Coast to West Coast, and like there's nothing from like mid California to like Texas. Like it's just all blanks space, and I would just drive out into the middle of nowhere, and I would just be like, okay, we're just camping out here because like no UFOs are gonna hit here for a long time. So we'll live off the land and wait for our time to run out. But yeah, I mean, living in LA, I'm probably one of the first to get incinerated.
Dude, I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. I'm going to find you on social if you're on. Follow you because,
on.
bro,
I'm
dude,
too on.
Seriously, man, I could spend hours with you. I love your energy, dude.
Cool, man.
So freaking awesome. Great job on this movie, dude.
Thanks so much.
Today I was at the station. I was telling everybody, I'm like, yo, gotta watch this. I saw it last night. It makes you think. And that music, brother. All right, man. Thanks for your time.
All right. Thank you so much.